What up, world? No man, like one-on-one time to talk my shit, man. Hey, man, I'm gonna tell y'all some shit, man. I'm gonna talk about this situation. This is about the homeless situation I'm seeing a lot of people facing out here in this shit, right? I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit, man. A lot of people ain't gonna agree with what it is, but it don't speak my mind. It's a lot of good homeless people out there in the world, and they good people. All because you homeless and shit, that don't mean you bad person, shit like that. But I'm gonna keep this shit real because I'm a homeless person and I deal with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And in this life here, man, everybody just ain't gonna have this shit together. I'm just keeping that shit. Everybody just ain't gonna have the financial shit in order, man. It's like they crawl the whole world. Some people gonna have, a lot of people ain't. But this for the crazy part though. A lot of homeless people, man. Like I said, you got good ones, you got bad ones. But some homeless people don't want to be fixed from their situation, bro. Mental health and all, I deal with all that shit. I done dealt with the drugs, I done dealt with the mental health, I done dealt with all that shit. And I'm a homeless dude, right? And shit, when I go get the help, like, I get the little bit of help I need and shit. But a lot of times I'm forced, I ain't got no choice but to hit these streets and live in these motherfucking streets and just get how I live and shit. I'm just gonna keep it real. Most homeless people, we got two types of people in the world, man. Cause you got people that got money and shit. They do fuck those shit too. So it really ain't homeless. It's all about like what people mindsets at. And I don't blame that shit. Like most people like got demons and shit like that. Yeah, you can say that, but they ain't always the case for a lot of us, man. You got two types of people in the world. You got people with money to do bad shit. You got people that's broke do bad shit, homeless, whatever. But you got two types of people in the world. Color don't matter. You got some people they want to grow. They want to have nice things. They want to work for a living. Some people don't, man. Some people don't want that shit, bro. So they work hard as fuck. Just like you go to work hard as hell, you know what I'm saying, to get your nice stuff. More power to you. But don't think everybody in the world thinks like you. You know what I'm saying? Some homeless people you can help. You know what I'm saying? They appreciate that shit. Cause all them homeless people out there ain't on drugs like shit. So I'm going on clean. I'm clean now. You know what I'm saying? I'm clean, got identification and shit. Now all I gotta do is find work. But most homeless people don't want to work, man. Just keep that shit real. They don't want shit. You know what I'm saying? So guard yourself amongst us. Cause I'm a homeless dude and I have to guard myself amongst other homeless dudes. I'm just keeping it fucking real. Like I go to some places and I'm just trying to get a sack lunch and some motherfucking coffee and shit. I got to worry about another homeless person that ain't got shit. They don't want a motherfucking like. Some people like their problems, man. That shit is true, man. Misery love company, and sometimes you can hurt yourself trying to get a person away from their misery. Straight up. Like sometimes, like when I was doing my fuck shit, I liked it dwelling in my bullshit. So I went. I'm like, don't come. Like people try to help me. I'm like, don't come try to help me. I'm dealing in my bullshit. Don't even offer me no help. I'm in my bullshit. And when it's just human nature. When I feel like I want to do better, I got off my ass and I went and got the help I needed and I got it. But you gotta protect your energy, man. Cause like I said, it's two types. You got destroyers and you got builders. And I don't really blame shit on like the spirit, you know, like whether motherfucker are good angels or demons. I'm not into all that stuff. I'm into reality and logic. You know what I'm saying? When I was getting high, I had wanted to get high. I ain't want to be responsible and shit. Like fuck this shit. I just want to get high. Fuck it. Then I shakes about that shit. Then I get to a point to where I want to be responsible again. So I practice and do shit to do that. Everybody ain't gonna think like that. Most homeless people, they want to be destroyers. Not all of them. You got a bunch of homeless people. They'll go to them treatments. They'll go get that help and shit, and they'll do what they need to do. But I'm just keeping it real. Everybody don't want to live in a beautiful place. Everybody don't want that shit. So a lot of y'all the ones are being attacked. All I can say is, man, defend yourself. Now, that don't mean you spitting shit on every homeless person you see, because all of them ain't like that. Some of them really do appreciate your help and shit. But I'm gonna keep it real, man. Most homeless people, they don't want shit, so they tear shit up. Like, ain't no motherfucker. Like, we always blame shit. Like, 'cause I get tired of it. People tell me, "Oh, you acting like that because you got the devil in you." Man, the devil ain't got me acting like this. I act like that because I'm just on some bullshit at the time. I take full accountability for my actions. And then when I'm out, and guess what? When I'm not on the bullshit, I get help from people. Straight. So I eat, you know what I'm saying? I survive. So, but why was I on the bullshit? I'm gonna keep it real. Like me, I go camp out by myself because sometimes going to the shelter ain't gonna motherfucking help me and shit, because I'm just gonna go in there with other guys that's with they bullshit. And I'm just keeping it real. And sometimes I don't want to go in there because I don't want to be around the dope. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be around that shit for the day. So I just camp outside and I just do what the fuck I gotta do out there. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't want to be around the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with people. We got people with more money and got shit going on. Then some of them find ways to come up with some bullshit. It's just human nature, man. So all I just say, you know what I'm saying, protect your energy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, like I didn't try treatment and shit. I ended up stopping that shit on my own. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, I ain't trying to go in there and see that shit. So I just thug it out on the street. You know what I'm saying? Till I figure out how to better myself. I'm just keeping it real. Like, there's a lot of motherfuckers just don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's just for real. Mental health, you got help for that shit. I help my own mental health. I'm gonna keep that shit real. I help my own. I take myself through counseling. I listen to people asking me advice. I work on that shit myself. Every man, whether you homeless, whether you got money, you still responsible for yourself and shit. So I say just protect your energy, defend yourself if you got to. But don't always risk your freedom and shit like that trying to stop them. Just get away from them. They got police out here. They got shit. They got shit. They can handle that shit. Don't you waste your time all the time, cause some of them, they don't mind motherfucking fucking it up for you. They don't mind. So sometimes you gotta think on your own. Let the people who get paid for that shit handle that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanna go. I got put out of shelter for fighting and everything. I just deal with it. But then I look at it, I'm like, maybe it's a good thing you did get put out that shelter, because you ain't seeing none but other guys who, they ain't really coming for no help. They coming to be on some bullshit. So sometimes sleeping outside is better for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I done slept outside and went to jobs. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I done been on my bullshit too, so I know bullshit when it comes. You just got people in this world that want, like, you got a lot of people that want to destroy the world, man. Destroy shit. Some of them people, I really can't say that they can't help it. But I'm like this. I done been out there. If you can motherfucking have the strength to get high, you can have the strength to stop too. I'm just keeping it real. I had to do it. And then I ain't go no counseling or nothing. I just quit cold turkey. Not saying the next person think like that, but don't always try to justify that shit. Some of that shit you can't control, but you can control how you deal with it. By, if you don't want to be fucked with by them, tell them to get the fuck away from you. Cause homeless people, really, they don't respect nobody but drug dealers, people where they get their drugs from. Everybody else they don't give a fuck about. I'm just keeping it real. Cause the drug dealer, he don't go through that shit with them. I'm just keeping it real. The motherfucker with the smack, he the king of the streets, yo. Homeless people, most of them, they don't like nobody. They don't like none but drug dealers. They don't like regular people. But it just come with the part of the game. You know what I'm saying? Cause they don't do him like that. The other people, they disrespectful and everything. I've even been like that. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you in the doggy dog world. Sometimes you just gotta go for them. But sometimes you don't risk your motherfucking freedom and shit trying to be with them, cause they at home. They don't mind if you lose your motherfucking crib and shit. They don't give a fuck. But they do mind that dope boy ain't got no dope though. So all I'm saying is protect your energy, man, and don't always stress yourself out. Cause you ain't shit you really can do about it. They got their own problems. They got shit out there that handle them. You, oh man, don't risk going home, making home with your family and shit, cause you were dealing with one of them. Sometimes just get the fuck away from them. They got police for that and shit. People get paid to deal with that shit. Don't you risk your motherfucking freedom and shit and risk your livelihood just always trying to see whether they get help or not. Cause even when some of them get the help, that shit don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't mean shit. You just gonna have fucked up and shit in life like that. But that don't mean you got. Sometimes I just tell people they don't be. Just don't let it come to your front porch. You can't do too much about it when it's in the world, but as long as it ain't coming to your front porch, you know what I'm saying? Just keep it trucking and moving. You know what I'm saying? No Mad Life 101, I'll holler back.